She's so intelligent. You haven't seen all my money spent.
It's finally happened, guys. Got girlfriend approved shades. Check out these bad boys. Check them out. All nice, new, and shiny. What you think? Better? How about with this hat? This is a girlfriend approved hat. And shades. It's like a double whammy. Anyways, yes, got the new shades finally. We're in Dryden, Ontario here. I just unloaded my freight that's going here. Now the next freight is going to Kapuskasing, Ontario, which is 963 kilometers away from here. You don't believe me? 963 kilometers away from here. So it's gonna be a full day drive. Good thing I got the shades. Make the drive a little easier. Diesel, what are your thoughts? Yeah, you like them, don't you? You like them too. Right on. We got approval around the board here. I've never had shades like this before. These are totally new to me. To me, they look very funny on my face. But I've been told that they look all right. Whereas when I was wearing these guys around everywhere, they weren't as popular. Oh, I like them. I'm still keeping them. These shades are not going away. The Deuce shades are here to stay. But I'll probably put them in my pickup or something so that when I forget to move these from semi to pickup, that I'll have shades, one in each vehicle, you know what I mean? So we're already east of Thunder Bay, Ontario, coming up to Nipigon. Nipigon's a special town because Nipigon has a Tim Hortons with truck parking right next to it. That makes it one of my favorites. We're still, I'd say 6 hours from Kapuskasing, up on the Northern Highway of 11 in Northern Ontario. It's just been beautiful today. Sunny the whole day. I heard it was raining back home in Manitoba. So I'm guessing that rain is coming this direction because that's the way the weather usually goes. Hopefully we can stay in front of it and it won't catch up to us tomorrow when I have to unload in Kapuskasing. Well, we got our Timmies there in Nipigon, and we just turned on to Highway 11 here from the 17. This is the most beautiful stretch, in my opinion, on Highway 11. We got the big lake just off to our left there. Man, I really want to go do some fishing this year. Really, really want to do some fishing. Hopefully we can make it happen. Right now I'm just looking for a place I can pull out and park for a bit. Let the weasel do what weasels do when they get out of the truck. I was gonna pull into a nice little pullout that had about one parking spot for a truck, but just as I was about to pull in, another truck came from the other direction and pulled right in and blocked it all off so I couldn't get in there. So that was nice. Sort of ruined that for me. There's a song about that, isn't there? Some beach, somewhere. We found us a parking spot. Oh, so there was another pullout just down the road. Oh. I'm just on the edge of it here. It's looking pretty amazing if you ask me. This is that big lake that was just off to our left in the last shot there. Isn't that amazing? Oh, and the temperature out here is just absolutely perfect. I'm trying to see if there's any paths going down. Usually there's a way to get down. Bet you I could go down here if I'm careful. Get down to the water. Guess they got some other paths over here. naturally make trails down to the water, because we all want to get down to the water, right? Huh. Maybe over here? So many rocks. You know, I wonder if these rocks are naturally put here, or if they were put here when the highway was built. Didn't know I was zoomed in there. That's why I couldn't get anything in my shot. See that? Beautiful Northern Ontario. You know how many fish are in that lake right there? You know how many fish? Countless. Too bad there's a highway right here wrecking all my shots. I'm gonna try to get down here without falling, without creating a rock slide. I know I'm not the first one to do this, so the hardest part is just getting down this little thing here, right? We'll jump there. Okay, and we'll jump down there. Right? Yeah, we'll go down there. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, that one's rocky. All right. A rocky rock. I'm funny. It's a little bit windy here. Don't know if that'll pick up in the video or not, but I do apologize if it does. Here you guys go. There's the lake beside the highway. How about that, eh? What's with all this wood here? Lots of wood. So these are the kind of places that I like to be. You know, in the future, I really like where my campsite is right now. I'll probably stay there for a while. But I really want there to be a lake a little closer by. I wish there was somewhere I can go fishing or just go sit by the water, you know. It's so peaceful. They have a little pond there, so it's pretty good. And I like it there. And I still got to research. Someone told me there is some fishing nearby there somewhere. I just need to figure out where it is. I might need to go into Minnesota, because Minnesota is pretty close by. Want to know if the water's cold or not? I do. Let's go see if it's cold without falling in. Okay. Let's see. You know, I'm gonna go on that rock over there. It's sort of more of like an island. Okay. Here we go. On this little island here. Let's see. How cold is this water? Oh, that's cold. Yep. That's way too cold to swim in yet. We're gonna have to wait to go for a swim, that's for sure. Well, time to climb my way out of here. Oh, you know, it's much easier getting up. Oh, just like that. Coming up to one of my favorite little towns here in Northern Ontario, Highway 11, Beardmore. Beardmore off to our right. If you direct your attention to the right of the vehicle, you'll see Frosty the Snowman, which is not yet melted. Funny, he stays there all season long. There he is. There was a dog there, Diesel. Did you see that? Did you see that? Beardmore, a gateway to Lake Nipigon is what it says. I'd really like it if this oversized load in front of me would get out of my way. It's really slowing me down a lot. Little tiny town out here in the middle of nowhere, Ontario. Still love to know where all these people work, you know? They gotta pay for their houses somehow. This is old Canada. Like, this is real Canada out here. You want to experience real Canadian culture? Go out to small town Ontario, small town anywhere in Canada. Just go to a small town. That's where the real culture of Canada is strong still. The sun has begun to set behind me. We're entering that twilight hour. We've had a couple of bears come up alongside the highway not too long ago. There's 3 black bears that were in the ditch right beside the highway not too long ago. They didn't look very big though. They almost looked like 3, you know, teenage cubs almost, but I didn't see the mother anywhere, which is exactly why I just kept going and didn't stop to take pictures. So if I don't know where that mother bear is, I don't really want to be around her cubs. We have about 2.5 more hours or so till we hit Kapuskasing. We have about an hour and a half till Hearst, Ontario. I'm driving through a dead zone right now, so there's no cell service here, no internet, no data, no nothing. It's about a 2-hour dead spot driving through here at highway speed in good weather. This would be a terrible place to break down. Another reason to drive, a good reason to drive a reliable truck through Northern Ontario if you're going to come through here, or a reliable vehicle. If you come through here on your personal vehicle, you'll always want to make sure you have gas cans filled with gas with you just in case. You don't want to run out of gas here. It'd be very hard to get help. And, you know, Canadians, we like to think of ourselves as super nice and polite, but just because you stopped on the side of the road doesn't mean people passing by are gonna stop. There's a good chance they will if you flag them down. But, you know, that's risky in itself. Maybe they're the kind of people that you don't want to help you. You know what I mean? Maybe they're not gonna be so much help. Maybe they'll make things worse. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a good idea to be prepared coming through here. That thing was moving. You see that, Diesel? That whole thing is moving. What is that? Look at that thing. He's got something there. It's like a big game of the claw. That's huge. We're here in Hearst, Ontario, at the Esso, about to grab some fuel. It's been quite the day of driving. I've seen those 3 black bears that I told you guys about before. I saw 2 moose. It's an eventful day. None of them were on the road though. They were all in the ditch, so it didn't really matter. I didn't know that this Esso was here until I was passing by. Oh, there go my shades. There go my shades. Just wanted my hat. Didn't want my shades to go flying. I'm trying to preserve these guys. I don't want them to get scratched right away. I always damage my glasses. The claw. What's he gonna pick up? What's he gonna get? What's he gonna get with that thing? That would be such a fun job to have. Look, the operator's sitting up there, I think, right? Somewhere up there. Pretty sure he's up right in that little... I can't zoom in anymore. Man, I bet you that guy would be the master of the claw. I bet you he gets like toys and stuff for his kids all the time. Just pulling into Flying J, Kapuskasing here. Gonna see if I can find a parking spot. Hopefully there'll be parking here for us, eh, Diesel? I wish I could turn my headlights off in truck stops. These new Western Stars, they don't allow us to turn our headlights off here in Canada because it's law that we have to have lights on as soon as the brakes are released, right? It bothers me when I have to have my lights on in people's faces like this. Oh, look at this guy right here, nicely taking up 2 spots. Oh, that's wonderful. So glad you guys learned how to park straight. That was so great. So great. Oh, it looks like there's lots of space over here on the left for me. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, and here we are. Here we are, end of the trail. Not really end of the trail for today anyways. I need a haircut. Look at this. Well, We're in Kapuskasing, Ontario. We made it to the Flying J. All went good. Nothing more to report. No more wildlife. So we're going to end the vlog here. I'll see you tomorrow. From here, we're going to be headed down to Sudbury, over to North Bay, within Ontario still, and then down to Southern Ontario, and then we'll see from there. So I'll talk to you tomorrow then. Down below in the description, links to past vlogs of mine. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you tomorrow.